Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. I think I disconnected myself by accident. I'll start. We are surprised how familiar this system looks to my home system, the Sol system. Your system is so familiar with our home system, Admiral Spears. We have 10 worlds. You have 10 worlds in this system to our now 8. Is it true that you have a world that orbits in the same orbit as Ironicus? Correct. Greenval. The two inner worlds are a Rocky type world. The second is a Venus type world, correct? Venus type? First type? Venus in our system is a world with a toxic killer atmosphere so thick that anything on the surface will die. Earth was just like you, Ironicus. Except Earth and Ironicus are almost twin worlds. It must have been a sad day when your home world disappeared in the blink of an eye. It still hurts when I think of it. Think of all the lost souls. I do pray that you can survive on another world. You know, thrive on Centauri Prime, homeworld of the princess, my wife. But not long after I joined the Alliance, we found another Earth that matches my lost homeworld with a few changes that do follow our lost world's landmarks. Our innermost world's a rocky world as well, like yours. Wow, almost like Mercury. The second, it is a similar world. This world's similar to the world you talked about, Venus. We all call the innermost world Hercule. The second world is known as Volusia. All right, down to the last 2 pages. Stephen trains with the local samurai and can feel one with these at one. These beings as they fight similar styles to his own. His fellow samurai do enjoy the friendship and kinship that samurai show them. While Rena and Hannah, sorry, train with the fleet commands of this strange new world they've come to. The sabotage pods are a bit of a challenge to keep up with, as they may look bulky, but they are faster and nimbler than their best fighters, the Tri-Wings and T-Wings. Hannah, a linguist herself, has even started learning the locals' native tongue. I think with a coordinated effort, we can end this war without too much bloodshed on both sides, Stephen says a day later as he and some of Chai's own masters and some fleet officers from both sides gather in the master's office. This war has dragged on for giants, centuries. Did I write that something else? Hold on. That's okay. Where would I? Okay. This war has dragged on for giants, centuries. Admiral Spears, we will do our best to help you in this bloody war, Master. Do your pods have the capability to carry missiles? Missiles? You mean those darts? We do. We have an abundance of these darts. We will arm your pods with these darts. Thank you. When you only arm so many of your pods, Master, Rena says. But we will arm as many as we can and still we will arm our own fighters, sir. Understand that, Rena. It's Admiral Rigo, sir. Fleet Admiral Rigo El Rena. Oh. Damn it. Here we go again. Oh, come on. Oh, well, you're typing. Forgive me. Chapter. This is only going to be a quick read. There's only 2 pages left to read in this chapter because I accidentally disconnected my stream and had to end it. So the first half is in the previous stream. I think it's still saved. If you can check that out, let me know, please. But the rest of chapter 3, I started reading a lot of changes corrections I made, as you could probably see in the first page. But I'm about done with chapter 3. All right, and now let me get back. I understand, Admiral Rena. It's Admiral Rigo. Sir. Fleet Admiral Rigo El Rena. Rena says, smiling at his misunderstanding. I had my mistake, Admiral Rigo. Don't worry, Master Trey. Von Trey. It happens all the time. Rena says, smiling. Thankfully, we do have a factory on board a couple of vessels that can either repair our fighters or replace expended ordnance. We just do not have the workforce to expend in this war for too long. You understand, right? I understand completely, Admiral Spears. If and when we defeat the Triku, my fleet and I must return to our galaxy. You have my word that you will be brought back to the eye. I'm allowed to return you to your. Change that. Spiral. I call it realm, but I should change it to spiral. They call the Andromeda Galaxy in their world, in their universe, this great spiral. Now, please tell us about the system we are attacking, Master. Bontre brings up a star chart on the device showing a system of about 12 planets orbiting a red dwarf star. The system is some 95 light years from here. R24PW. It has 12 planets in its system. The planet we wish for is the fifth planet, is in a world encircled by a metropolis. This is all we know of the system, as we cannot get closer than 5 light years without meeting resistance. Sounds similar to our own world, Ucrania Prime. As they talk, Rena and Hannah are working with the local fighter and fleet commanders in the upcoming operation and against the Chaiku race, so both sides can work together as a team. And the sabotage fighter pods are being armed with missiles, and the unknown pilots are trained to operate the missile systems. The pilots learn quickly how to fire the darts, as they call them. I'm sorry about that. That's the end of chapter 3. What do you think? Do you like it? He gave me a thumbs up already. Thank you. You liked him? You probably didn't hear the part where I bring Emperor Stilivanov's people into this book. But it gets more interesting later on. But I'm not going to tell you how interesting it gets. Do you remember the Emperor had that weird Y-shaped mouth, the pointed ears, the antenna? That's the race, the Chaiku in my story. But there's more. It gets more. It gets better. I want to thank you for listening. If you liked it, I saw you gave me a thumbs up. If you did it. Anybody else watches, please give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, thumbs down. Doesn't matter. I won't hurt my feelings. If you have any comments, suggestions, there are 2 parts to that. Just let you know. The first part starts with the beginning of chapter 3 and ends when cut off here. And then the second part, which one you caught, begins with this. So if the first part's there, please watch it. You'll actually get to catch on. You'll get the gist. There's a gun battle, there's a space battle as they enter the galaxy. That's the part I liked. I'm gonna check something. But thank you, my friend. Glad to see you caught my stream today. But that is chapter 3. The next chapter is gonna be a quick one. I think it's only like 3 pages long. I think only 3 pages. Yeah, it is only 3 pages. I'm not really sure. Chapter 4, only 3 pages long. I don't know how many pages chapter 5 is. I might read chapter 3, 4, and 5 together. I'm just kidding. I'll be right back. Here, give me a second. Chapter 5 is 13 pages long, so I might read chapters 4 and 5 together. There's one stream tomorrow. Since chapter 4 is only 3 pages. Thanks for listening again, my friend. Hope to see you again tomorrow. You have a good day. God bless. Take care of yourself. Be good. And hopefully, I see you tonight on next stream. Take care. Oh, I should. This was a stuffed turtle a friend of mine made for me some years ago. She crocheted this by hand. Yes. And I was the first one to get one of these from her. She sells these now. And it's so cool. I love it. It traveled me to Florida and back, as you see it. I'll talk to you later. Have a good night. If I see you again in the next stream, thanks. She's really good. She can crochet a turtle. I've never seen something like that. And that was the first I got. That was the first one to get one of those when I paid $50 for that. But I had to share that. I thought you'd like that. I mean, it looks like an actual turtle. And it got a little stained by my mistake. That's juice or something like that on it. I don't know what happened. I forget what happened. But I'm happy I bought it from her. All right, I'm going to talk to you later. God bless you, my friend. Thanks for saying or listening. Okay.